Well, we've just pulled over at a small winery or a cave. It's called La Chat de Vignerons, and we're going to go and see what we can find in there. Helen's really desperate to find some local wine and indulge in the spirit of it all, so we will see. Have you done all right there? Yeah, so it's one of these wineries where you can take your own container in. So people are walking in there with empty bottles, and basically you can get a litre of wine for €1.25.
We just filled up the water with our bottles, so...
Yeah, but we bought a couple of local wines from the area. A couple of 10-litre boxes to put away for Christmas. I think they worked out at about $1.75 a litre. And then we bought a few good bottles and a tin of cassoulet for me to try. So all in all, that's not been too bad. Winery equipment all here. They've got the fermenters inside, so it's definitely brewed on site. So that's all looking good. Suddenly just drops away to it. It's quite steep here.
And the land is very rocky, isn't it?
Yeah, that's probably why it drops away steep.
Yeah.
Well, we've arrived at Saint Pierre Le Mer, and it definitely is Le Mer. Very close to sea. There's miles of golden sand in all directions. It's a big kite flying area, which you can probably hear the wind blow steadily in the state of the waves over there.
They won't be able to hear you actually, Helen.
They will be able to hear me. I make myself heard, like you, whispering behind it, gazing at sunflowers, wittering on about what place you're at when you're not there.
But we can't go on the beach because you can't take the dog on the beach.
Well, I don't think anybody cares at this time of year, but we'll look. Who's here to tell you can't? Nobody really. Somebody might type flying dog.
It's just a little bit windy.
Yeah, I think if the wind weren't here, we'd be in t-shirts, but with a breeze up, it's a pleasant 17.
It's 2 coats.
Somebody's got 2 coats on. I've got a cardigan on. But yeah, it's alright. We're going to walk there. Don't think there'll be anything open. 'cause everything looks shut in this famous French seaside town. Yeah, they don't come away in the winter time. Too busy worrying snails and surrendering to things. Oh, stop. Shh. I might be cutting down on my viewing fingers if I upset the French. Anyway, later. We've arrived at St. Pierre Le Mer and it's our anniversary. So we stopped off a little bit earlier and we got some sparkling wine of the region. It's Blanquette de Limoux from the Masson Rosier. I'm actually surprised I can make one out. And it's been 17 wonderful years.
Well, I'm glad you said wonderful. I thought you were going to say 17 long years.
The first 3 were long, the last 17 have been better. But yeah, we were married in Vegas and we've enjoyed travelling since.
Well, even before, but yeah.
And how much we enjoy just being around each other is we're 18 days into this holiday. We've not had the telly on, we've not watched the DVD, we've just sat, talked and drank every evening.
A lot of that.
So here's to many more years and many more safe travels.
We don't have champagne flutes in the van.
That's a regional variation, my love. You're not allowed to call it champagne, even if it looks like champagne, smells like champagne, and is made exactly the same as champagne.
Yeah, no, it's a Cremant.
You have to go to the Champagne region and Epernay for that.
Ooh.
So,
cheers. Happy anniversary.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Cheers. Oh, it's a little bit sharp, but I think it'll go. A bit like lemon sherbet.
I'm not getting that. I think it's just the first hint of bubbles.
Yeah. No, it's fine now.
That's lovely.
Yeah, I'll have another bottle of that. Thankfully, I bought some.
Yeah, and I've put it away. Anyway, later.
Don't say later.
Right, well, we just set off for our daily walk. We stayed at St. Pierre's for another day. It's meant to have been really windy.
It is really windy.
It is, but it's still very, very warm.
Beautiful.
Beautiful warm. And we're just going to have a little walk down around some marshes. Might be a little bit quicker for you than it is for us. And off we go. loud against the wind. Apologies for the wind, but it's windy.
That's all you ever say.
Yeah, we're just continuing it across the big salt flat. I don't know how the sea. You should be able to make it out there. It appears to be above us, but not flowing over here. So there must be quite a difference in height between the sandbars. But the ocean is looking very, very ferocious. Might have a walk over there. But the dog is loving it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ah. Yeah. So let's have a wander around. And here we are, right at the sea. And it's really going for it. Dogs trying to get me on the back.
Going for a paddle?
Going for a paddle? Okay.
We're going in!
Oh! What are you laughing at? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's it. It's coming up to my shoes. Oh. It's definitely coming in quick. Right, well, we're about to set off, and at some stage I think I'm going to have to find myself auto lavery, because the state of that windscreen, that's not condensation, that's sea salt, and every window is caked in it. I could get the front one clear, but I think the whole van is going to need a clean after 2 weeks of sun swept sand, sea, driving across sea causeways, being in pine forests. So I think Brian could do with a little TLC. Well, we're going to go to Nîmes today, but I haven't done my research enough, and there appears to be no real parking area nearby. So we're going to drop back down to another coastal village and work out what we can do for Nîmes, or possibly Avignon and the Pont de Garde for the following day.
Well, we've not had the greatest of starts to our journey today, because we've come to get out the exit barrier, and there's a car, well, a van, that's stuck.
It's got no power to it either.
Both of the machines don't seem to be working, so luckily the people in front are French, and they've rung the mayor's office to see if we can be allowed to get out. But for the moment we're stuck. Managed to escape, didn't we?
We did, after finding out that I probably could have done it manually with a socket wrench, but luckily I was told that there would be 15 minutes.
15 minutes, and so it was. So we've come down quite a tiny little road, and there's lots of beautiful wine chateaus, because we are on the route de Veni. But I think everywhere is the route de Vini.
This vineyards.
Yeah.
But it was great, because when the man finally did come to put the barrier up, all full camper vans left without paying, so we had that 2-day stop for free.
For free, and we filled up with water and emptied all the waste. So we are happy bunnies.
Yeah.